What up, everybody? Johnny Ward with another Voice Memo Monday for the Nerdyverse of Madness. I had a busy week. I didn't do as much driving around for work as I normally do, so I spent a lot of time in the office, and thus this one is a little shorter. Nevertheless, it's probably good. Like I said, I don't listen to them before I send these out. Just throw them together, pitch them out. But like I say every week, I need more lessons or more suggestions rather. Give me more suggestions for topics to talk about and I'll do it. Also, if you are enjoying, could you subscribe on whatever platform you're listening to? I'm still trying to figure out how to read the analytics. I can see overall viewers, but I think I can only see my subs on Spotify. I need to kind of narrow that down a bit, figure it out. However, I just follow, subscribe, whatever your podcast app requires of you, and it really helps for my visibility and stuff like that. All right, let's get into it. Here you go. Because I don't listen to these back before I post them, I don't know if I've been updating every week about my weekend Ghibli watch with the kiddo, but something we started doing, I woke up early with him and we watched Princess Mononoke, and it kind of became a new weekend tradition. I do it every Sunday. Wife's pregnant, she needs her sleep, so we wake up. I wake him up a little early and we watch one. After Mononoke was, I know I talked about that, I remember now. After that was Tales from Earthsea last weekend, and then we watched Howls. So I was surprised to find out that Tales from Earthsea got generally, well, not generally bad, it was pretty mixed reviews, but I don't know, I liked it. And as I've discussed, I never really have expectations. I'm rather easy to please. So maybe that's part of it. But it felt a lot like a B fantasy movie in the vein of like Dragon Slayer or Lady Hawk, which are both films that, though not traditionally good, I actually thoroughly enjoy, particularly Dragon Slayer. I'm so far past due for a rewatch on that, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Willem Dafoe as the voice of a dark sorcerer, that's awesome. But yesterday we watched Howl's Moving Castle, and definitely superior to Tales from Earthsea. It was great. Now, for some reason, what I like to do is watch through and see if I can figure out the voice actors as I go along, and sometimes it drives me crazy. Now, Howl, I thought was Keanu Reeves for a real long time, actually. And then, as soon as I heard him speak in his demon voice, I was like, oh, nah, shit, that's Christian Bale, 100%, because it was his Batman voice. Like, he flew off, I thought he was going to be like, but he didn't. However, yeah, so there's that. I thought, why am I blanking on the name? I shouldn't do these before I've had like a significant amount of caffeine, especially on a Monday. But The Fire, I hate myself. Anyways, I thought The Fire was Nathan Lane, but it wasn't. It was Billy Crystal, who I also get confused. Their voices sound very similar. Like, watch Monsters, Inc. with your eyes closed and tell me you don't sometimes picture Timon. You can't do it. No way in hell. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Wait, that's very possible. Or a little bit of both. Who knows? But yeah. So next weekend is going to be a twofer, because we don't have anything to do Saturday morning that we normally do. So Saturday morning and Sunday we're going to do one. We're going to do... what do we have lined up? It's either going... Shit. I'm blanking now. I think we're gonna do Castle in the Sky and Kiki's Delivery Service. Oh, we're gonna do Nausicaa. Nausicaa is for sure the Saturday one, and then we're on the fence for Sunday. So it might be Kiki, it might be Castle in the Sky. I'll have decided before you guys hear this, so I was about to say, hey, let me know. But we also really want to get into Ponyo, and I really want to see Arrietty. I loved the borrowers as a kid, so those kind of vibes are what I'm about. Yeah. So I don't know who is catching my reels or my videos on TikTok. But yes, so every morning I wake up, and before I go to bed and when I wake up, I check what's trending on X Twitter and see if there's anything I can throw my 2 cents into. Yesterday, Gohan was trending, and then this morning, fucking Vegeta was trending. Vegeta was trending today. The Vegeta, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. The thing I love most about Dragon Ball Z and Super. Yeah, he embodies pretty much everything. I love a reluctant hero. You know, some of my favorite Ninja Turtles, Raphael. He's not my all-time favorite, but I do got a lot of love for Han Solo. The reluctant hero is a wonderful archetype that I really connect with a lot. And Vegeta's been my favorite character for as long as I can remember. I got him tattooed on my body, though it is trash, and I need to get it covered up. And I got a new Vegeta tattoo booked for that. So there's that. Yeah. So this is the first opportunity I have to drop what I just watched Ghibli-wise. Usually you get it the following week, but just this morning and yesterday. So yesterday I watched Nausicaa with Ethan, and today I watched Kiki's Delivery Service for our Ghibli. It was a 2-for weekend. Holy crap, what great films those were. Nausicaa actually bumped Spirited Away out of my second favorite slot, and I know some people may take issue with that, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I need time to digest it more, but Howl's and Kiki currently share the same spot for 4 and 5th. I haven't really ranked it yet. I don't know. I gotta think about it, but Nausicaa was amazing. I can't believe that it wasn't produced by Ghibli. It was released by Ghibli, but it was actually made before Ghibli was a company. So it was their first release, but Castle in the Sky was their first production, which is a neat little fun fact that you can have. And yeah, I'm excited. Next week, we're doing Ponyo. So my kid was just telling me how he wants to maybe grow up to be a streamer. Which is funny, because a lot of parents would be like, no, I'm like, I want to grow up and start streaming. I'm like, as long as you have no issues with me being in control of all your accounts, and I'm on the fence about face, but we'll do voice. I was like, you can start streaming like tomorrow. Well, not literally tomorrow because it's Monday, but yeah, I'll set him up. I'll make him a bunch of accounts right now. You know, so many kids were like, you hear, I mean, many of you probably remember, like, video games, like, you're wasting your life away. And now there's kids out there, literal children, making millions of dollars from their YouTube channel, which isn't always gaming, but a lot of it is. Like, the world's changing. And honestly, a kid at 10, if he wants to be a streamer, starting at 10 is much better than starting at like 16 or 20 or anything like that. I mean, he'd be ahead of where I am. I do need to set up my stream really soon though, so I keep saying that, but like I'm going to schedule Chrono Cross streams soon.